Again?
Hi, teacher. Me again.
Carol, as I told you last class, do you still have problems? You see,
As.
uh,
Now I know.
I decided to start the class before just to clear your problem. Understand? Because if you continue putting your ass in the middle of the conversation, somebody is going to sue you for sexual harassment. Understand?
Yes, I understood.
Yeah. Thank you very
And
much.
I didn't know that the pronunciation is with Z, the same as Z.
You see,
I didn't know that. Yeah.
99% of the Brazilians pronounce S. I remember when I was a little younger, I gave classes at IBM in Campinas. They have a big factory in Corderópolis.
Mm.
I remember I was giving a class to one of the directors, and when I corrected his pronunciation, he said, "What? As?" I said, "Yes." And then he started laughing. I said, "Why?" He said, that's why I felt a very strange reaction in a meeting. He was making a presentation in the United States, okay? Marcos is coming in. He was giving a speech in the United States, and at a certain time he said, "As far as I know," and he observed that a lot of people started laughing, and he
Oh my
didn't
gosh.
understand.
Yeah.
Because he was only going to express, "Hello, Marcos."
Hello, guys.
Hi, Marcos. How are you?
I'm finding you.
Fine,
Good.
thank you.
Are you having a good Friday?
Yes. So.
Yeah, so. What is the difference? In Salvador, they eat vatapá instead of cod? Or you also eat cod?
No, you eat vatapá.
Vatapá. You don't eat cod there.
Vatapá, caruru.
Yeah, okay. So your Good Friday favorite dishes are different. Okay?
Yeah.
I was telling Carol here about the pronunciation of the word as. Okay? Like in the comparative of equality, many Brazilians say S or S. And S is ASS. It refers to your buttocks, your bunda. So I always tell Brazilians not to put your ass in the middle of the conversation, okay? Because you can get in trouble, all right?
Okay.
So anyway, Carol, are you still there?
Yes.
You see, when I corrected this director, he was very ashamed, because he
I imagine.
realized, he said, "Geez, I never imagined that. That's why everybody laughed at my presentation," okay? And it's interesting because if you stop to think, you can create horrible constructions. When you say like as young as, oh, bunda, jovem bunda, it makes no sense. Understand? It makes
Yes.
no sense. And no, that's why sometimes you just say a very short sentence and the Americans go like, "What? I beg your pardon?" Because you mispronounced something in a way that made it impossible for them to understand. Okay?
Yeah.
And it's also very important to understand the difference between the two prepositions, like and as. Okay, for example, I know you are a lawyer, but do you work as a lawyer or no?
Yes. I work as a lawyer.
Okay, you see, like Marcos, I know you are an electrical engineer, but do you work as an electrical engineer or you work in a commercial department or something like that?
So, because my job is I'm a project of many projects for industrial, for chemical industry. And in my job, I use more instruments things than electrical engineer things.
Mm.
Okay. But you work as an engineer,
Yes, yes, I
Yeah.
work as an
Okay. You
engineer.
see? Yeah. That's what I told you. I am also an engineer, but I don't work as an engineer. Okay. I work as a teacher. Okay. Or I provide educational consulting services to several companies, but not as an engineer. Okay. That's what is important to understand.
Yeah.
When you say to understand, and as means in the real sense. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
Excellent. Yesterday, there was one final topic to be discussed. We also have another topic for discussion today. So without further interruptions, putting S's in the middle of the conversation, let's go to the class. Okay. This last one is probably one of my favorite. Okay. It's a typical, it should be maybe a Brazilian macho, but it's an Australian one. Okay. Let me see here. I opened just a moment. I'm going to share my screen with you. I'm trying to find the article here.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh, here. Yes, I found it. Yes. The sheep farmer. That's the one that we didn't talk about yesterday, right? Let me share my screen with you and then we'll discuss this. The sheep farmer. Okay, can you see it?
Now, yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, oops, where are you?
Another page.
Okay, wrong file. Just a moment. Okay, I need one more minute. I got only the index. I think it's this. Yes. Now I got the right one. Sorry about that. Okay. Pay attention, please, to the sheep farmer, my favorite story of the 4 ones. Oh, we have the one about the lawyer, that if I were your husband, I would drink it.
Yes,
If
very
you
good.
were my, yeah. Then we have this one, the sheep farmer. So, as usually, ladies first. Carol, can you start reading?
Yes, sure. Clive Donovan was a sheep farmer in Australia.
Sheep.
Sheep
Not to
farmer.
confuse with ship.
Okay,
You know?
cheap is opposite to the expensive.
No. Cheap is the opposite of expensive.
Okay, yes.
Sheep is the animal,
Okay.
but we have
Yes, I know.
ship. Like the Titanic was a big ship. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Then you
Ship.
pronounce
Ship.
ship, and this is she. You need to smile. Oh,
Sheep.
sheep. It's
Ship.
just like,
Sheep.
it's just like eat. To eat
Okay.
with the pronoun it. It.
Okay.
You see? It. I pronounce here. It. It.
It,
The other one, eat.
it.
Ship. I pronounce here. This one is
Okay.
here. Sheep. He was a
Okay.
sheep farmer
Sheep
Sheep.
farmer in
in
Australia
Australia.
about 100 years ago. He lived a very solitary life on his sheep
No, no sheep
sheep farm.
farm.
For, 400 kilometers. Oh, kilometers.
Kilometers.
Kilometers. Kilometers
Yeah,
from the.
observe. Just a moment. I'm sorry to interrupt
Okay,
you,
okay,
Carol.
no problem, no problem.
Observe the spelling of kilometers. You have METRES.
Mhm.
This is British English. In
Ah,
the
okay.
United States, American English, it's going to be METERS.
Ah, okay.
All the words, all the words in American English that end in TERS, in British English, they invert the position. Like theater, center,
Mm,
okay? The pronunciation
okay.
is the same. They say center, understand? They say kilometers, but they
Kilometer.
change,
The
they
end
invert
of
the
the
position, okay?
sentence. Ah,
Yes,
okay.
it's just like a favor. Favor. In the United States, you spell FAVOR. In England, favor is FAVOUR. They put a U in the middle. Understand?
Okay.
But the
But
pronunciation is the same. So
the same. Okay.
400 kilometers.
From the nearest town. Cleve was not used to company, so he
Clive,
didn't.
I think it's Clive.
Clive, okay, was not used to company, so he didn't not say much. He was also a strict man who did not like to be disobeyed or
No,
criticized. Disobeyed or criticized.
or criticized.
Today I am
Okay.
special.
Any
Sorry.
problem about this?
No.
Don't worry. Any problem about this? Marcos?
No,
No problem?
no.
Understand, a very strict man, very strict, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, he who did not like to be disobeyed or criticized, okay? Continue reading, Marcos. One day, Clive.
One day, Clive read an article in the newspaper about a small group of young English women who wanted to come to Australia to marry Australian men. Clive wrote to the group, and for the next 6 months, he exchanged letters with a young lady called Mary Calderwood. To his,
Yes.
to his surprise, Mary agreed to marry him. Oh, they don't know each other?
Yeah,
Okay.
this was not so strange, okay? If you Google Russian brides, there are many internet websites where you find Russian girls looking for a husband. Understand?
Oh my gosh.
Because yes, they want to get out of Russia, but they can only get out if they're married. You understand? To a person from another country. So
Yeah.
and oh, Marcos,
I think
it's very interesting, huh?
Yeah, very.
Oh, there are some very pretty Russian girls there. Okay,
And I think I will try to find someone on the Google, something like this.
yeah,
Right
just
now.
like Russian brides. Okay, it's too bad I didn't know this website before I got married. Understand? If I had seen this website about 35 years ago, probably now I would be living with a Russian. Okay.
It's true. There is a real website.
It's true. I told you. And
Oh my God.
look,
Oh my
look,
gosh, Marcos.
this
I
guy is
stopped it. I stopped it.
yeah, okay. He is going to try to find a bride now. Okay.
Yes, in that moment.
I told you, the guy is an electrical engineer, so he can do both things at the same time: study English and look for a wife.
I'm just curious. That's it.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Okay,
True.
continue reading, please. Or let's give Marcus a chance to find a future wife.
Oh my God.
It's me now? Yeah.
Yes.
3 months later, Clive drove his
Clive.
wagon.
Clive.
Clive drove his wagon to the nearest
Wagon.
wagon to the
Like we say
nearest.
in Brazil, station wagon. Okay?
Okay, it's true. Wagon to the nearest railway station to meet Mary.
To
The
meet.
wagon meet, yes. The wagon was pulled by two
Two
horses.
horses.
Clive helped Mary up onto the wagon.
Oh, okay. Stop.
Oh, the onto here.
Can you see?
Yeah.
Clive helped Mary up onto the wagon. Understand? You see? Oh,
Yeah.
this is perfect English.
Mm.
Okay? So he helped her onto, not into. Okay? We were discussing the use of prepositions in the intermediate class, okay? And we talked about the difference between into and onto, in and on. In and on always indicate the location. Into and onto is when you have the movement. He helped her onto the wagon because it's not easy to get onto the wagon. Understand?
Yes. What is wagon?
Continue, please. Wagon. Here, I told you guys that I live on a farm. So practically every day I see people passing by on a wagon that is pulled by a horse. Sometimes I have even in wagons here pulled by bulls, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so that's a wagon, okay?
Okay, thanks.
And they began the long journey to the farm. Clive did not say a word. Mary thought that living alone for so long had probably made him very shy. She decided to stay quiet.
Okay, any question about this part?
No.
No.
No, Max?
No.
Okay, shy, coy, C-O-Y are synonyms, okay? Shy or coy, C-O-Y, coy. Very shy, okay?
Okay.
Continue, Marcos. After a kilometer.
I can say kilometer or kilometer. Doesn't matter, the same thing.
I say kilometer, okay? As I told you, you have some differences between British English, American English. As I grew up in the United States, they didn't even use kilometers. They used miles, okay? But I've heard people using kilometers, okay? Like, oh, do you use kilometers in Brazil? Yes, we use kilometers, not miles, okay? But I don't think the stressed syllable is kilometer. I think it's kilometers, okay?
Okay, kilometer.
Continue, please.
After kilometer, one of the horses stood on a stone and stubborn.
Yes.
This shook the wagon and made Clive angry. He stood up, pointed at the horse, and shouted. "That's one!" Clive sat down again, and they continued their journey in silence.
Okay. Just a moment. Max, I was not looking for a Russian bride, but I was checking here. You see, as I told you, when you check kilometers, you have the American English and you have British English at Google. Understand?
Yes.
And when it's American English, let me see if I can pronounce for you. Let's see if you can listen. Of course, it's always a metallic voice, but...
Kilometers.
Oh, kilometers, okay?
Okay.
But look, listen to the British. Oh.
Kilometer.
You see, the British people give the stress in the first syllable, kilometers. But as I told you, as I told you, I never heard anyone saying kilometers. The stress is never at the last syllable. It's in American English, the second, kilometer, or British English, kilometer. Okay?
Okay.
Talk to your friend Google. You're very good at it. Okay?
Okay.
After you find your future wife. Okay?
I invite you for my marriage.
Yeah, send me a picture first, okay? I'm only going if she's pretty, okay? If she's not pretty, I'm not going. All right?
Okay, okay.
Come on.
So
Who's going
what means stumbled?
Stumble.
Stumbled. Stumbled.
Yeah, stumbled.
Stumbled.
You know, like sometimes when you are walking on high hills, you know high hills?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand
Yes.
high heels?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Many women, when they are walking with high heels, sometimes they step on a certain place and they go like whoop, whoop, you know, it's to stumble.
Okay.
You don't fall, but you just lose your balance, understand?
Okay. Yes.
So the horse stood on a stone and lost the balance, lost the control, okay? This shook the wagon like blah, 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 okay, because the horse stumbled, okay?
Okay, okay.
Also, when you drink a lot, you stumble a lot, okay?
Teacher, can I use wagon for the train, for example, the part of the train?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, you have many different wagons. Yes.
Okay.
You can use the same word. Yes.
Okay.
Who's going to read now? Is it Marcos or Carol?
Carol.
It's me, no? Let me see. 10 kilometers later, the same horses stumbled again. Stumbled again. Clive pointed a finger at the horses and shouted angrily. That's true. Mary thought that she saw fear in the eyes of the horses. She was new to Australian, so she decided not to ask any questions.
Okay, let's understand. They were 400 kilometers back to the farm on a wagon. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
The horse, after a few kilometers, the horse stood on a stone and stumbled. Then the guy got angry, pointed the horse and shouted, "That's one!" and continued. 10 kilometers later, the same horse stumbled again. Then he shouted at this point angrily, "That's two!" And Mary thought she saw fear in the eyes of the horse. Understand? So the horse was already afraid. She was new to Australia, so she decided not to ask anything. Okay, continue, Marcos. However,
Okay. However, 20 kilometers later, the unfortunate horse.
The unfortunate horse
stumbled for the third time. That's three. Stumbled. What is it? Clive.
Yes, it's Clive.
Stumbled Clive.
As he jumped down
from the wagon, he took out his gun and shot the terrified horse between their eyes. Mary was shocked. "Why did you do that?" She protested. "How could you such a cruel and stupid thing?" Clive turned slowly. Continue reading?
Yes, just finished.
Clive turned slowly to his young wife and said,
This is the first time.
Carol, you are not only a lawyer, but you are a married woman that is very intelligent.
Come on, teach.
You see? She knows how to respect and how to obey. Okay?
Obey.
Yeah. Yes. But he didn't even say a long sentence like that, Carol, because he was very shy. He only said, that's one.
Yes, that's one. That's one.
That's one. Okay? Understood?
Oh my gosh.
I'm clapping
So-
my hands for you.
Yeah. Yeah. I told you, she's married. She understands about this, okay?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see now.
Yeah. So careful when you choose your Russian bride, understand? Choose one that is, she's, let's say, assumed that she's going to obey and respect, okay? Otherwise, shoo. Okay,
Yeah.
any question about
Oh
this
my
or no?
God.
No.
Yes, I have one question.
Shoot it.
Yeah, no, not sure. After that's three. The word
Thundered.
thundered.
What
Like
is thunder?
Thundercats?
Only thunder. Thunder.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I
Thunder,
thought I was.
thunder,
I
thunder.
thought.
I
thought-
love it, Thundercats.
Oh,
I thought I was giving classes to adults, and now you mentioned Thundercats.
oh, teacher, come
Jeez.
on.
That's not from my time. Okay, I think I am from Donald Duck. What's the name of the other? I forgot. Even forgot. Bugs Bunny. Okay.
I like
Anyway.
it too.
What is thunder except for Thundercats? Thunder, only thunder.
It's like the thing that happened in the sky.
Yes.
Usually
Usually when it's going to rain, when
Yeah.
it's going to rain, before the rain comes down, we can hear the thunders. Like, ooh. Okay?
Yeah.
Or electrical engineer. And then, which one do we hear first or see first? We see first the lightning or we hear the thunder?
You see first the light
that's the
and after hear the thunder.
Ah, you are a good engineer. You study physics, huh? Why do
Yeah.
we first see the lightning and then we hear the thunder?
Because the speed of the light is faster than the speed of the sound.
Oh my
You
god.
see? He speaks as an engineer. Okay?
Yes.
As an individual, okay.
Which school did you go to, Max?
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Which school did you go to?
To the UFBA.
Which one?
UFBA.
I'm not familiar with that. I'm sorry.
University.
University Federal. No?
Yes.
Federal to Bahia.
University of Bahia. Yes.
Okay.
Federal University of Bahia.
Okay. Yes, it must be good. It's a federal university. They are always good. Anyway, did you also study? I remember studying this. That's why I'm asking you. Did you also study that it was possible to calculate according to the time between the lightning and the thunder, how far away the rain was or something like this? Do you remember having studied this or no?
I don't remember, but I know that it's possible.
Yes, I remember my teacher. I had a crazy teacher, physics teacher. No,
All physics teachers are crazy, I think.
yeah,
Yes, engineering too.
No.
Yes, a little. Come on, a little.
electrical. Okay.
Yes, it's true.
Yeah,
No,
I
it's
told
not true.
I told Marcos, and I was very honest with him. One day you were not here. We were having a private class
Uh,
because as I said, I am an engineer, but I studied engineering outside Brazil. So when I came here, it was necessary to get the equivalences. Understand? So I
Yeah.
went to Unicamp in Campinas. Okay,
Mm.
it's also a very good school, I think. And I remember sometimes there were some parties for the engineering students, okay? And it was extremely funny because we would walk into the party and it was possible to say, that guy studies electrical engineering. That guy also studies electrical engineering. It was like written here, electrical engineering student. Okay. Yes, because it was very funny. They were either Chinese or Japanese, and they all had very thick glasses, understand? Like the bottom of a bottle, okay? Like, okay? The most intelligent, the brightest
Oh
students
my God.
were in the electrical courses, understand? Yes. In my course, no. You only had the relaxed, okay? The easygoing students, okay? Always wanted to party, okay? But the electrical engineer students were very serious, okay? Okay, no more questions about this. I didn't explain. He thundered. That means he said in a very loud voice, understand? When you, at the second time, he shouted, remember, angrily.
Yes.
Here, he thundered. That means he was even more violent, like a thunder. Okay?
Okay.
Thundered Clive as he jumped down. That's three! Then he went there, poof, killed the horse.
Okay.
Okay. Any question about this or no?
No.
No.
Excellent. We finished this. I prepared a very short article for us to finish the class. So give me 1 minute. This article is also available in our website. I was told by the IT guy, who is also a real nerd, that he already uploaded today's class. So it's there. Current topic for discussion. Okay? Yes. I decided to discuss a business topic. Okay? So let me
Yes.
share it with you. And let's see if we have time to start and finish discussing it today so you can have a wonderful Easter time. Share. Okay? Good. Oh, of
Yeah.
course, you open any newspaper anywhere in the world, everything you find has to do with coronavirus. Okay?
Of course.
Yeah.
But this one was especially bad for me because I do have intention of returning to Belgium and working there, you know. But Belgian companies predict 37% turnover loss due to coronavirus. What do you understand by this? 37% turnover loss. This is from today, April 10, 2020.
The companies change, not change, but how can I say that? Fire the 37% of your employees. That is
The
no.
employees, you see, that's the point. That's why I chose this particularly article. Turnover has double meaning. Understand? Probably you are thinking about changing 37% of the employees to new employees. This is one of the possible meanings for the turnover. The number of employees that a company fires and hires in a certain period. Understand? Usually
Yeah.
in one fiscal year. Okay?
No.
When the turnover is usually high, the quality of the products usually decrease because the new employees, they are not skilled. Understand? So you need to spend a lot of money with training, providing courses and things like that. But that's just one meaning. But the primary meaning, the number one meaning is the one used here. 37 turnover also means the amount of money that a company makes in one fiscal year. The revenue. Understand?
Okay. Yes.
So the companies predict 37% turnover loss. This 37 is an average. That's why it's a very important article, especially for me. That's why I chose this article. Oh, pay attention here.
Do you work in Belgium as a teacher?
Yes, I give
Yes.
classes inside of companies there.
Ah, okay.
Okay, and if the companies are going to have a great loss in their turnover, this might affect the number of classes I have. Understand?
Yes, it's true. Yes.
Yes, and this is a serious matter.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have here a business article. And Carol, can you start reading this first paragraph?
Yes,
Stop
sure.
at the coronavirus.
Okay.
Belgian companies.
Belgian companies estimate a loss of turnover of 37% due to the current economic crisis. Current economic crisis surrounding the new coronavirus. Continues?
Yes, please.
This estimation is based on a survey of, oh my gosh, 6,906 Belgian enterprises by the Economic Risk Management Group. A new risk management group.
Every time you see this word, you can say ERMG, okay?
ERMG, okay.
Yes, it's just like we say BNDES here in Brazil, okay?
Ah, perfect. A new task force set up by Premier Minister Sophie.
Prime Minister
Sophie.
Prime.
Yes. Prime Minister Sophie Wilmes to manage the economic and macroeconomic risks as the country takes measures to fight the coronavirus.
Oh, Carol, I'm sorry to say, but you put your ass in the middle of the reading again.
No, teacher, I think about...
You put your ass. I swear,
really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, again?
Give me a Bible. Give me a Bible that I swear on the Bible that you put your ass in the middle of a business article. As the country.
The country takes.
Measures.
It's okay? Okay.
I don't know why you're saying risk. It's risk. Okay? Risk management. Risks. Okay?
Risks. I don't know why about risks. Okay.
Yeah. Any problem about this or no?
No. Not yet.
No.
Okay. When you want to talk about fractions, the best way to do it, and I can't think of another way, is to say 4 out of 10, 1 out of 2, okay? Like 5 out of 20. So 4 out of 10 companies, can you continue, please, Mark?
Okay. 4 out of 10 companies have seen their turnovers drop by more than 75%. According to the ERMG, with hospitality minus 82%. The arts, entertainment, and recreation sector minus 92%. And the commerce minus 59%, being the most affected. In addition, up to 50% of the business surveyed reported problems with cash flow.
Okay, let's discuss
in addition.
Yes, let's discuss this. 4 out of 10 companies have seen their turnover drop by more than 75%. Understand? That means the monthly revenue Okay, like my brother is a chef of cuisine in a very good restaurant in Belgium too. Okay, he has been at home for practically a month because I came back 3 weeks ago. We were under a quarantine since the beginning of March. He's been home for like a month and a half. His restaurant closed completely. Understand?
Yeah.
So his boss are making zero money. So the turnover came down 100% because they had a possibility of having takeout. But because it's a kind of a sophisticated restaurant, you know, it's how can you put like a French cuisine in a marmitex, you know, in a doggy bag? It's impossible.
It's impossible.
So they decided to close down. Now, okay, they closed down the restaurant. Is my brother, for example, receiving his salary? No. He's receiving 70% of the salary paid by the government, not the restaurant. Okay? Because the restaurant turnover is zero. Okay? It's
70%, teacher. 70.
70. It's very good.
Yes, it's good. Yeah. When you compare with Brazil, it's good.
No, in Brazil, I heard about 600 reais.
Exactly. Yeah.
But
Yes.
yeah,
yes.
but my brother's contract is different of mine. Understand? I receive per hour of work.
Yeah,
He
it's
was
totally
a
different.
full-time chef. So in my case, I get zero too. Understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
So we have different contracts. Understand? They call it there an umbrella contract. Okay, I am under this umbrella, but I'm not protected against other things. Understand? And he's a full-time employee. Okay.
Well, teacher,
Any question about this?
yeah, when I use here turnover drop, the idea is the turnover decrease. Yeah.
Came down.
Okay. Okay.
Any question, Marcos?
No.
Okay, continue reading, please, Carol.
The ERMG also said that 1 in 2 business surveyed has
It's plural here, plural, okay? Businesses.
Business surveyed
Businesses. Oh,
businesses.
businesses. Business is singular. Businesses surveyed.
Businesses surveyed has resorted to temporary employment.
Yes, this is interesting, Carol. You told me you are a lawyer, okay? So maybe this is interesting to understand what happened there. Like they told my brother, from tomorrow on, you don't have to work anymore. Okay? His contract was not canceled, but
suspended.
Because he's going to receive, yes, understand? He is going to receive from the government. He was put on temporary unemployment.
Yeah.
Now
in Brazil, it's possible
in
to.
Brazil, they are trying to approve something. Yeah, but legally, you can do this?
Yes. Now, yes, because we have the, I don't know how can I say that in English, but we have the MP. MP.
It's a bill. A bill. A bill. A bill.
A bill.
Yeah, a bill. A bill has been approved. Yes.
Has approved about this, and now.
Yeah, but here in Brazil, probably the company will need to pay some taxes, some fines,
of course,
because it will be. But that's the point. There, the company, all the companies didn't have to pay anything. They just declared to the government, from tomorrow on, this employer is not working for us. So he could collect for 6 months the temporary unemployment benefit. Understand? 70% of the salary.
Yeah, 7%.
I think it's 3 months.
Here
What I
is
use is 3 months. Like they can receive the money for the government for 3 months here in Brazil.
only for three
Yeah,
months. Yes, yes.
yes.
But here in
Yeah, but
Brazil, the term, the maximum term that
maximum.
you, maximum term that you can suspend in your contract is 2 months, and the amount that the government paid is a shame.
Yeah,
Is almost one salary, so
yeah,
it's
one
terrible.
minimum salary. Yeah,
Your
so there,
minimum
no,
salary.
there he's going to receive 70% of the full salary. Okay.
Yes, it's very good.
The limit there was very high. I think it was 11 or 12,000 euros, the limit
Oh my gosh.
per month. That's a lot of money.
Oh my gosh,
Understand?
yes, very good. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what else?
Mm.
All the people that were put under temporary unemployment status, they don't have to pay water bill, electricity bill, gas bill, or mortgage if you have a house. Understand?
Really? Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
But it was like over the weekend. Can you believe they decided this over the weekend? Like
Oi.
my brother worked, just for you to have an idea, until Friday.
Mhm.
And then on Monday, he already knew everything. I am not going to work anymore. I'm going to receive only this. I don't have to pay this. I don't have to pay that. I don't have to pay mortgage. I don't have to. And I was, you're kidding me. And
Super fast.
super fast, extremely fast over the weekend. Okay, no bureaucracy, no red tapes like in Brazil. Understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you finish reading, Marcos, please? The survey follows.
Okay, the survey follows the news that Belgium's National Security Council will meet on 15 March to discuss whether or not the lockdown measures and therefore the economic consequence will continue past the current
Ah,
deadline of 19 April.
April. Yes, here there was a mistake, but it's not my mistake at this time. It was from the newspaper. And therefore, the economic
Economic. Yeah.
consequence. Yes, yeah, it was because I copied and pasted. So there shouldn't be a mistake, but it's the newspaper. You see, they will decide everything if they will continue or no on April 19. Okay? And
Yeah.
today, I also got message from friends in Italy that Italy is planning to resume the lockdown on May 5th.
May 5th.
Understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. The only thing I know is that as soon as the all the lockdown is over, I am going back. Understand? But I don't know. I'm
But
not sure.
do you back to Italy or to the Belgian teacher?
It depends on where I'm going to have a job.
I
No, because
understood. Yeah.
yes, it depends. I really don't know. I am in contact with companies in both countries.
Mm-hmm.
Legally, you can work in any country
In
in
the
Europe.
Europe.
In
Yes,
Europe, yes, this is nice.
but it all depends. I believe that the recession in Italy is going to be worse than in Belgium.
I
Understand?
think yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
I
true.
think yes. And the
Because in
situation in
Belgium,
Italy worse no than
yes,
Belgium.
yes, because in Italy, they were paying something around 25 to 30 euros per hour of class. But in Belgium, they were already paying 48 to 55 euros per hour.
Oh,
Understand?
much better.
Yes, much
Mm.
better. But the
In,
cost of living is a bit higher. Understand?
in Belgium.
For
In
yes, in Belgium. In Italy, I would pay for an espresso every morning like 1 euro, 1 euro and 50 cents. Depends. Because if you if you go to the counter, not sit down at a table, it was €1. So I would go there, ask for an espresso, and drink it standing up and pay only €1. But in Belgium, you cannot get an espresso for less than like 2 or 2.50. Okay.
Okay.
And my reference is always the espresso. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't eat McDonald's, understand? So
Oh, teacher, come on, McDonald's is good.
no, no. Some
Not good.
people, no, no, I'm just saying this because some people have as a reference the price of the Big Mac. My reference is
Okay.
True.
the espresso, understand?
Yeah.
Like in Italy, I would pay €7 for a pizza, okay? While in Belgium, it would cost about 16 in a restaurant.
It's
Understand?
yeah.
So there was a big difference, okay? That's
And
why
But the
know,
Belgian pay better, but the salary in Belgium is better than
much
the
better,
Italy.
much better, much
I
better.
think if you put on the balance, you'll be the same thing, the price, because you receive more, but you will spend more.
Yeah, it depends on how much you eat.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay,
but
okay.
I think some of the benefits offered by government in Belgium are better than because I think Italy is well, it was already going through a serious economic crisis, which I think is going to be more affected now. Understand? I really
Yeah.
don't know. It's something we have to wait and discover. Okay.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
hope
It's true.
I hope you guys have a wonderful Easter time with your family. Enjoy
For
the
you
ones you love.
too.
You
Okay.
too,
Thank
teacher.
you.
And I'll see you guys on Monday. All right. Happy Easter to you all. Okay.
For
Bye
you,
bye.
teacher. For
Thank
you,
you.
Marcos. Bye bye. See you on
Thank you.
Monday.
For you too.
Bye
Clara
Yes.
and
bye.
Bye
teacher.
bye. See you then.
Bye.
Bye bye.